Everybody, back with a very, very classic video for my sort of taste here. And it's a watch review. So what I have for you today, and unboxing actually, is the original grain Jim Beam Extra Aged Black commemorative watch. I don't know if you can see that there. In the case as I bought it. This is a limited to 500 model series. And it's including the gentleman's kit, which it's in, or the so-called gentleman's kit. So let's have a little bit of a look at how it's actually packaged. Now, I will say that I've put this back in the package, and I'll show you the only things I've really adjusted. But when we take this one out here, and let me just clear away that. When we take this out, you can see that there's a really, really nice sort of embossed metal panel here, almost looking like brass on this is the sort of typical original grain style of a wooden kind of everything. They're really obviously original grain, going to be very heavy in the wooden watch game. Now we've got a push lock sort of mechanism here, so we'll push on that one there just to unlock it. There you go. And when you actually open it up here at first, it does come with a little foam protecting area. We'll take that one out. And as you can see here, this is the watch, the Italian leather strap, a spring bar tool. They've got 6 bourbon or whiskey rocks, 2 glasses, and a pouch in here just to keep the actual whiskey rocks in. Now, it also comes with a little booklet here. This is the authentication as well as a little bit of backstory and some Jim Beam Black sort of drinks that you can make up there. They've got some recipes for it. And of course the instructions as well. So we'll put this back in here. Now, as far as the actual watch itself goes, what we're looking at here is it's your typical sort of original grain. If any of you have ever seen the original grain watches before, then you will know sort of what we're looking at here. We're looking at a watch that has been made from the actual Jim Beam Black Extra Aged whiskey barrels, and you can see the wood over that finish there. And if you actually get right up close, actually see the grains of the wood running down the watch. So it's not a perfectly polished sort of watch face, and I think that really adds to it. You've got obviously the Jim Beam sort of wax seal on there as well. Now this does have a date function, minute, second, and hour hand, and what I really liked about this watch is when we actually duck back here, so it has a standard clasp with a twin pin release on either side, and if you can see there, it is a mechanical movement. As you can probably make out there, it's a collaboration movement here. I'm pretty sure they outsourced this movement from somewhere else, and it is very difficult for me to show you, but there it is. And we've got the serial number 69 out of 500. Hey now. And you've got all the sort of authentication and crafted by original grain, all that sort of stuff. Now, what do I think of this piece? I think this is a very stylish little watch. Obviously, in terms of watch game, would it be for the serious collector? Absolutely not. You know, it's a fun little piece here that really goes well. I would say more or less tailored to a fan of bourbons rather than a fan of watches. However, it is a very, very nice piece, and the original grain watches always have such a nice finish. This is a very kind of a relaxed, I suppose you say more of a casual or even a sports look watch for this one. The thing that changes it from that, in my opinion, is the Italian leather strap here. Now, it gives you a spring bar tool in this kit to actually change that leather strap. I haven't gotten around to that yet, but it would be quite a large face dress watch. That's the only thing I could say. This is a 44 millimeter from end of the bezel to end of the bezel face, and that's going to be quite large for a lot of wrists. Now, the other thing I will say about this watch is it did come with a plastic protector sleeve over the face and over the movement panel at the back. No crown protection or anything like that on there. And as far as the actual leather band goes, let's just see if we can get this one out of here. you can see that the leather band, it has the sort of polished finish on this side and the more felt matte finish on the other side. It's very, very nice. It's a nice soft band. It feels very good in the hand. It comes with a little pouch here with some extra spring bars in it, just in case you're sort of losing them or not just using them from the actual band when you change it with your spring bar tool that's included. Now, what I really like, obviously this is put together as the, you know, quote-unquote gentleman's kit here, which might be a selling point, more geared towards the people into the, you know, the Jim Beam sort of game rather than watches. However, this appeals to both those markets, and I think that while this isn't going to be, you know, sort of a real heavy hitter kind of watch-wise, it's a very nice piece to have. And I'm glad I managed to get my hands on one. So there's your original grain, extra black, and the gentleman's kit. So hope you enjoyed that.